Hello, welcome back to Inkbound. I'm here once again, back from vacation, fresh out the lab. I've been cooking nothing, actually. But I'm here. It's me. Hello. Yeah, how you doing? Inkbound, I'm gonna play a little bit. Still, I've been feeling my initial impression is that the game doesn't feel super in-depth to me, but I'm very low on the difficulty, so it's kind of like saying Monster Train was easy on Covenant 2. Yeah, true. Very true. You got me there. I'm going to play the Weaver today. I'm probably just going to alternate through the characters. Hopefully by the next time I do one of these runs, I will have all 5 characters unlocked. I'm going to stream this game tonight and have Twitch chat talk me through how to do that. And yeah, that'll be about it. I'll see how I feel once I'm towards the higher end of difficulties and things like that. See if it feels like I really got to think my turns out or if it kind of comes more naturally. We're Bronze 2 right now. I haven't played in a week. I just got home yesterday. Didn't have time. Didn't stream last night or anything like that. But here's what we got. We got Book Mutators. Minions have 20% more max HP, and the Creeping Blight, which is the goo that closes in on us, deals more damage. And yeah, anything else to tell you? Wild Frost tomorrow. I'm going to alternate between these games for a bit, see what I feel. And yeah, let's get to it. I'm already on the combat tab. I fixed that already. And let's see. So I do feel like the enemies are, or the bosses are not super balanced based on my first impression. I think Argolath is very easy, and I think Cinder is very hard, and I think Shadow of Runestone is somewhere in the middle. Personally, I like to just pick based on which quest feels finishable, like apply spiked or dodge attacks 40 times. Yeah, right. Inflict dazed or deal critical hits 60 times? I mean, maybe, but spend 750 quillings? 100% I would do this. And let's begin. I'm playing the Weaver today. If you didn't watch my video because it was a stream highlight and not an actual recorded piece of content, the Weaver has 3 abilities. One of them inflicts threads, the other 2 manipulate enemies based on the threads, and if you have all 3, or all of your enemies are linked to you with the threads, you get a free energy back and you get 3 shield. No, it's each thread gives +1 shield up to 3 shield. And then the controlled weaving is just +1 energy. Okay, my mistake. Gaining shield, gain a stack of shattered will. At 10 stacks, gain 1 will. I actually think this seems very good with the, if this works how I want it to, where you get 3 shielding, and that's 3 will, it's basically just a free energy, or yeah, free energy every 3 turns. On your turn, inflict 1 stack of frostbite to enemies with threaded. And so when an enemy has frostbite, they take 25 magic damage on the first hit, and then they lose a stack. I really don't like the status effect setups. Unless you have really strong defensives, they don't seem very good, and if you have really strong defensives, you probably won anyway. I prefer to just go flat damage right now. Maybe that'll change. We will see. Now, each of these gives us money and has a modifier. On turn start, gain pacifism, lowering AP, physical power, and magic power by 1. Like, for the rest of the fight, that's ridiculous. I think it doesn't go negative, though, if I were to guess. On turn end, enemies gain an attack boost. On your turn, -10 movement lost after defeating an enemy. That seems okay. I think enemies gain an attack boost is also fine. I'd also like to check the quest. I think I need to go here. Yeah, I need to go to the Proving Grounds for... I'm not going to the Proving Grounds. I need to go to the Proving Grounds for the Obelisk unlock. I need to go to the Silent Promenade for the Clairvoyant. Well, I'm not going to either of those here. So let's just play. I don't worry too much about unlocks early on. Characters are kind of important, though. All I'm saying, you can give me an unlock all button. I'm not going to start complaining. Oh, maybe I would. I do like to complain. I feel like this game has a lot more of a open-ended gameplay style, if that makes sense. Like, not every turn that I'm going to play here is going to be something that I need to think through. Wild Frost, of course, as being the game that I have been playing lately, a game that required a whole lot of focus. Which does this do? 120 to all threaded enemies? So I could maybe just kill this guy? We should thread 2 here. Thread any 2. And then I can constrict and it'll do 60 to both because it's 120 split, so I kill this guy. And then I just walk it out, right? I'll get an energy back for hitting here. This game feels really loud to me, by the way. I don't know about you. Maybe that's just me, but I'm gonna turn specifically this, like, enemy getting hit effect. I wonder if that's voice. I'm gonna lower it to like here. This might be too quiet. Feel free to let me know. But this is what feels right to me. When I knock these enemies below half, they have this Rager effect. When I knock them below half, they start doing bonus damage to me. I don't know. I guess there's nothing to do here. I think what I want to do, actually, is I want to bait attacks. I want to try this as an idea. I'm going to move over here and bait enemy attacks into this area, and because I want to walk away from this. And it's not like hitting those guys with Stitch there is going to do anything. So instead, we can just bait them in, and then now that there's a bunch more enemies, Stitch is going to do big damage. Do you see this? You see the plan? Makes sense, doesn't it? Use our free movement to dodge all of this, and I think it's fine. A little bit of cooldown reduction will go a long way for us here. And I'd actually like to go pick up a power orb. Yeah, I am getting hit. I don't think I played this correctly. It's interesting to look at it because it feels like I did great, right? I killed so many enemies there, but I definitely didn't. The misplay is I focused the wrong targets. Those little walking pens, those guys are not real. Like, they just miss every attack. Spike damage or crit chance? Something I haven't figured out about spiked damage is, like, that's a stat. And I assume this is like frostbite damage, right? Or like fire damage. Where you're not getting 2 spikes, you're getting bonus damage to spikes if you have them. But that doesn't seem right, because there doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of spikes in this game. In your first turn, gain 5 stacks of evasive. Being hit with a direct attack, dodge instead and lose 1 stack. Oh, so this is just on turn 1, dodge the first 5 attacks on you. Interesting. On collecting an orb, gain a shield, though, I can start to see something. I've picked Verdant Seed a lot of times, and I don't know, man. It's like 10 to 15 HP. It seems kind of whatever. Isn't this exactly what I had before? That looks like exactly what I had before, doesn't it? What did that say? Trove of bindings? We're getting a new binding? Oh, yeah, because we have to get our new binding. An ally gains 1 stack of evasive and gains critical charge on a random binding. I would love to use this to ruin Cranberry's day somehow. So this is poison. Poison is magic. I think I go for Cultivate here, personally. Cultivate just lets us play slow and steady, build it up. Seems reasonable to me. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do for co-op for this game, speaking of Cranberry. So don't get me wrong. I enjoyed playing this game with Cranberry and Gabriot. It was a very good time. But I don't really like the multiplayer in this game. Because it feels like it takes a lot of effort. This guy's phased, by the way, if you're wondering what this does. The first time I hit him, he will dodge. Interestingly, though, it will apply the thread still. Very interesting. Anyway, I don't really want... It's so much work, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Or where I'm trying to go with this. To try to do this sort of gameplay in a way that is tactical. What is this? This is a bombardment enemy. Like, in multiplayer, it would take... to do the run where we actually optimize our turns properly, I think it would take us... I don't know, it would take so long. Because each turn is just, hey, what do you have on this turn? What do you want to try to do here? Non-stop. So it doesn't feel like I'm playing the game to the maximum of, like, to the maximum, right? It doesn't feel like I'm playing it to do the strategy. It starts to sort of feel like a party game. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not really what I want to do. I need to break the phasing here first. There are so many goons. Yeah, look at this. Hit him with the typhoon. Oh my god. That was pretty satisfying. I completed some quest. By the way, I've had a lot of people point out that sometimes I don't notice that I finished my quest. I would like to just share with you that you're right. And in my defense, this game, especially right now, is throwing like a quest notification that I completed a quest up. It feels like almost every turn sometimes. Like they sure are coming at you. No, I did not mess this up. I thought I messed it up. I thought I didn't walk enough to get a free pickup on the orb. But we're good. This bombardment enemy seems very non-threatening. Is that... Okay, no, it does have force damage. That's like the #1 thing to figure out here. Are there any enemies in this game that don't have force to damage? On pickup, restore 1 HP. It seems pretty bad. But a third plus 20 damage, I feel like really limits what Constriction is going to do for us. I think what Constriction is going to do for us is damage in the early game. And we'll find something else to do later on. Wow, these are really bad. 4 spike damage, 5 frostbite damage. Give me a reroll. Yeah, I'm down for physical power. Because so we've given it plus 60, which means that this physical power gives us another plus 6 from that flat base damage. Is that good enough? You know, I don't know. The problem with crit is that... actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm wrong. They changed the way crit works. In my mind, I was thinking just the first attack in a turn would crit. That's not true. It's... like, so the idea that I'm trying to work towards here is, what if I pick up a bunch of crit and then just critical everything with constrict and see how that works? How does it calculate? A whole bunch of questions like that, right? What happens when I constrict an enemy? Reminding empowerment with it. Oh, can I not buy another one? How much are they? They're 250. I was thinking I could just run back, but they changed that. I could not afford that. Inflict Hex, which is bonus magic damage. I'm physical now. Prepared Stitch, I guess, is fine. Yeah, I messed up here. I don't have enough money for this. Oh well. So Glyph Globule is the purple rerolls. I don't really care for those that much because a lot of times you're fine with the purple. The place where you use them, you're just like, oh, well, I'll just take HP here. It's not the end of the world. 50% more max HP. Time to fight the demons, and the demons are this fucking pot that just dances on me. He just sits there and he gritties, and I go, damn, I wish I had money right now. Notice how the orb, it's very faint, but it lights up more when you're in range to pick it up. Misting bells. How much? Level 1 Shattered Will, okay. I would is there a way? That's the question. I think the answer is no. Oh wait, there is a way. So what I have to do here, because what we're trying to do is set up control leaving. What you have to do is you have to use the free movement reset from Stitch. Because now I get my free movement back and I can angle this. Does this suck? Oh no, is this really bad? I didn't get a crit, maybe it's fine. That did not look good. Don't panic, maybe it's fine. This might be terrible. I don't want to alarm you, but we might not be game. Oh, I got a crit on my thread. Okay, so we're gonna start out... Oh no, it's not good. I'm gonna hit Disintegration Oil here. Inflict Hex and Shatter. The grittying pot is about to leave, and I would like to get something out of it before it goes. So this makes them take 30% more physical and magic damage, respectively. Okay, we got a little bit of money out of it, but like I don't do damage right now. Okay, so every 25% he drops money. What is 25% of 539? It's like 133. Because 125 times 5 is 500. It's like 132 is the number I would expect it to want. And I can't make that. 26, 26. Yeah, I don't make that. Okay. So we're just going to step away and not take damage here. If I can, if there may be a little spot here. Hold. Oh, I'm not taking damage here. Okay, we're fine. So, I'd like to open the floor to you. How do you feel about Inkbound if you've been grinding it? I know a lot of people in my Discord have been playing it. What are your initial opinions? My feeling, particularly I'm interested to hear what you feel about the difficulty. Also, am I dead here? It's hard, I can't really get into the goop. If I make an attack in the goop, I do get hit by the goop. So we're probably gonna have to do like a little... So I have to get the orb to pick up my cooldown reduction. I think we go like here. Maybe like this. Yeah, I have to... There's a guy over there that I didn't see. Well, that sucks. So my thought process here was I would get one from controlled weaving and maybe do some damage, but I'm getting my ass kicked by these pots. I think I'm just straight up dead. No recourse. The game plan of what if I play a bunch of cool stitches and make constrict really cool sucks. It's really bad. I fear. But we're not out of it yet. The pots, they are getting hit. But I am not doing good damage. I think for this to work, I need to start killing these guys off, maybe? But it's tough. Do I want to kill them off or do I want to keep them alive for Stitch? I think it's good, but yeah, this does not do very much damage, I fear. Alright. At least if they're like at least half of their attacks miss, right? That is the good thing here. A lot of the time the attack isn't going to connect. I do have to walk my way over here. Before you die, I would like to play Stitch, then Constrict. Okay, yeah, it's like every third turn they hit big. My big problem here is cooldown. It's not energy. So cultivated plant is not super useful. We lived, at least. But I have come to a shocking realization. I'm gonna take the health. I need something. I think part of why I'm weak right now, too, is because I wasted one of my bindings. Remember, I wasted a node because I went to the binding I couldn't upgrade. On collecting an orb, inflict 3 stacks of burn on the nearest enemy. No. And also, on defeating an enemy, 25% chance to gain +1 will. This is 5 more burn damage per stack, and this is +1 magic power. I'm going for another fleece of wool, but... Further range, wider area, gain a will. I just want cooldown. 2 turn down to 1 means I could use this twice in a turn. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good about getting all the enemies stitched up. That was definitely... I'm thinking about it now. Because you know what I really think about what we just went through? Chain Lightning might be cool. Jinx, deal 30 plus 30 damage for each stack of dread in a small area. On defeating an enemy, gain a stack of dread. I don't kill enemies. I want to do Chain Lightning here. So this will make it so that enemies will get shocked in a group. So what I can do is I can set up my thread and then shock and then maybe get a cool Chain Lightning off of Constrict play. But what I think here right now is maybe the reason I'm unsure of this game is because of the unavoidable damage. It feels like it takes a lot of agency away from me. But if you make that damage avoidable, it just becomes run around until it's your turn. So I don't know what to say. Who the hell is... I don't know what this does. I guess we should go to it then. Oh, fish. Oh, what does this do? On being hit, 50% chance hex and 50% chance shatter. Hello, who the hell are you? Hello? What do you do for me? Oh, he gives me a vault. Cool. On your turn, if your ability power is 0, gain a will. I don't need more will. I have so much. Being hit, deal 11 physical damage per stack to the attacker, lose half stacks. So I'll do 110 back. This seems pretty good as a way forward. And then we'll get a +4 from having it. It seems like the sort of thing that I take because I have to. Alright, was this the boss, by the way? Oh, this is the boss. I'm gonna eat a fish. Eat fish. I think one of my quests was eat fish during combat, which feels a little bit strange, but I'll try it. I think the way that this boss works is it starts with 100% damage resist and loses a quarter of that every time you kill an enemy. Okay, so I get everyone all threaded up, right? I gotta hit the boss as well. There we go. Now it goes in a... Does this work? I think it chains... You can see it's gonna chain through everyone here, the chain lightning. So now they're all shocked. What shock does is this enemy, when I hit it, and all other shocked enemies take 50% of the damage that I deal. So now, when I hit one enemy with an attack, they will all take 50% of the attack. Every shocked enemy, that is. So you can see here, right? Everyone's getting hit even though the circle's only on one. Now you can't, it doesn't look like you can double dip here and make it so that they get hit multiple times. It's just the first instance of damage that does it. Pretty cool, actually. I almost messed this up. I don't feel like I'm gonna play Stitch. I think it's good to take a nice little cultivate turn. But I definitely need some form of cooldown reduction or else this one's gonna suffer. It's a lot of HP. This character seems really, really bad at finishing bosses off. Like, I don't have any sort of damage output right now. You see it, right? What do I do here? Nothing. That's what. I think the nice thing is that I can just kind of have this be a passive turn. I can take one. I'll live. He gave... Increases... Oh no, this is my effect, right? On turn end, enemies gain an attack boost. Oh, that's why I took so much damage on that one turn. How did I forget about that? Am I in range? I'm almost... Do I take damage if I pick up the orb? No, I do not. Okay. So that doesn't count for the purposes of the goo damage. Boss only has 1200. You can see though, I'm just down to this one enemy. My man is not dying. Chain lightning crit? Wait, he lived? I got pranked? I swear I saw him die. He dies to my spikes. Fuck you. I saved the other chain lightning. This dude's just tantruming over here. No way. Okay, fine. Fine. Take it. Take my crit. Perform critical attacks. He's going red mode. The goo? Wait, the goo's actually on this fight? I kind of assumed that there would not be goo on this fight. Cause like, why would there be? Dude just stalls? He's just turtling? What is this, by the way? On being hit, increase attack. Ah. My chain lightning does chain through everything. I'm kind of impressed at how big the chaining range is. What does this do? Oh, it doesn't do anything. No. I can target fire one of them down. I think if I'm ever going to finish this fight, though, I have to leave the little guys alive so that I can use Stitch for more damage. Give myself another plant. Oh yeah, baby. We're dropping the fatty 32s on him here. Oh, brother. I am in... You remember before we had 3 and we were in the Venn diagram of death? This is like the fucking Olympic Games logo of death. My new favorite Olympic game, avoid the gunshots. The orbital bombardments are coming. Can you ski out of the way in time? No, I don't think I can. I'm trying to focus fire the pots. I'm at 4 will. Because obviously I can kill these 2 guys whenever I want, but I don't really want right now. I do have to make sure I have a plan of attack to get out of here, though. If I could just walk it out, yeah. I'm out of the Olympic Games. Now we're back into Venn diagrams. Did he lower? I think he lowered my movement. There is not a lot of space left. I'm also dying because I'm running out of health. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty true, isn't it? I need to kill these 2, but I should hit the pot first. Because I have an orb here. So I get it back. And then I can chain lightning. Oh baby, the big money constrict. Here it comes. Oh yeah, brother. You're gonna tell me this doesn't look good? This looks great. I'm definitely winning. He's just sitting here screaming, and I'm watching. On the bright side, at least now that it's just me and you in the octagon, mano y mano, mano y boxo, at least my constrict will deal 176. Holy moly, we live. This is like the second time I've thought we were done for. Oh dear. Create a plant that restores 2 HP and grants 4 shield for every turn it's on the ground. This is actually kind of nice. I haven't been paying attention to how Fleece of Gold works, but I think it's instances of shield gain. I think if you go defensive here, it's just going to be pain. It's 25 damage in a cone. Inflict threaded. Each attached thread gains 1 ability power. Deal 35 damage. Inflict threaded. If already threaded, detach it instead. On detaching a thread, gain 5 ability power until end of turn. So this gives... Tether is a way to do bigger damage to a single target, because you can go like bop bop and then give +5. This actually seems kind of cool, because you can clear a bunch of tethers at once, I bet. Well, 0 will the first 3 times used at each turn. Ah, holy shit. That is crazy. That is so good. Huh. Heal 15, don't speak to me. I did not ask. And I'm down for a +6 crit chance. Maybe I take the big heal. Maybe I just take the big heal. You know, let's not be greedy. Where did I want to go, by the way? Was it Silent Promenade? I will never pick Inkshell again. I think that this is like borderline unplayable. Each time an enemy is hit, they gain 10 damage resist until end of turn, up to 5 stacks. This is just enemies get 50% damage resist. Oh, I guess I'm taking second phase. It doesn't give very much. It's only 25 bonus. I'm not taking take 2 damage on Orb, so I guess we go Garden's Edge. Did I have a quest in Garden's Edge? Does anyone remember? Is that where one of these 2 were? Proving Grounds, Silent Promenade. No, too bad. I'm not super worried about it. I'll get them in time. The longer I play this game, I do find myself getting more and more into it, but I feel like it's in this weird in-between where it's not super in-depth strategy-wise, but if I'm not paying attention, I think I'm also going to die. So it's not like I can just sit here and rip. Do I get 5 ability power? Where's my... Do I get 5 ability power when this guy dies? Doesn't look like it. can do a little experimenting. What's his effect? Full countdown, gain 34 shield. So when I play this, I get plus 10. Okay, this looks much more playable than it did before. Unfortunately, it's only till turn in. Wait, how much shield does he have? Oh, this just does no damage. I see. So I shouldn't waste my crit token on my Stitch here. I get it. 100% thought that was a charge, right? That looks like a charge effect. Blast cannon, deal 50%, take 50%. Okay. Remember our first 3 swings are free here, so I'd like to use that to actually farm up some ability power here. Like that. My dude flipped out there. And then I go like chain lightning. Oh, it doesn't hit the glass cannon because I killed the link that. Oh well. It does do chain lightning to him as well, which seems good. I should probably focus on the glass cannon though. Do I get my turn back, or do I get my moon back if I pick up a plant? I do. Very nice. This version of this tether upgrade is unbelievable. It seems so good. Especially with 3 free casts of tether at the start of the fight. It seems nuts. Our run went from doomed to saved so quickly. Please die. Brother. But he just keeps gaining HP. Oh no. He's too powerful. Alright, he wasn't too powerful. I got his ass. First turn, gain 3 stacks of stealth. You know how I feel. Give 0 ability power, gain a will. Do I have ability power baseline? No. And this is on turn start, so I should have 0 ability power, but I'm not sure. Down to reroll. Cheese cards? On critting, gain a small amount of quillings 5 times per combat. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm down. That sounds goofy. Sounds terrible, by the way. Plus 10 damage to each additional enemy reach. -1 cooldown on cultivate. I'll take plus 10 damage to every enemy, I guess, but this isn't really my damage source. Big heal, burn damage, or crit damage. What's my crit chance? 19? I cast a lot of spells. I guess 40% crit damage is good. You expect to get a crit every 5 times or so? This shouldn't be bad. Now I can actually go to Binding Empowerment, and I can fish. Oh, baby, he's spinning. What we got today? Further range, wider area? Sure. Click threaded before dealing damage. Stitch can hit non-threaded enemies. Normally, like every time I've ever seen this, I went, damn, doesn't that suck? This seems kind of sick here. Because it's just more ways to stack ability power pre-tether. Especially with the cooldown reduction on Stitch and freeness of it. Yeah, I'm done. That seems really good. Heroic Vault. You ready to watch me gamble, by the way? I will not delay fights here, I swear. Give me +1 will, I don't care. Keep the fish. I swear I'm not gonna sit here and delay fights to stack up my cheese cards, but I'm gonna think about it. It's like, this'll just... Oh, is it only on the single target that you're hitting that applies thread? Okay, it sucks a little bit more. It's actually not as good as I had hoped. That's okay. I think maybe I should have ran for it here. Like, just spend the energy to walk over here and get this lineup. I only get 2. I think because some of them died, I don't get as much. That's okay. You are threaded. Can I unthread? Where's my orb? It's shift to look around, by the way. Am I? Where's my orb? Am I blind? There's an orb. I must have already picked it up. That's okay. I can't quite get the chain lightning play. I think it's right to just do, was that 416? This is an elite fight. I should treat it with the respect it deserves, which is, you know, some. An amount. There's an orb here. Where did that bat go? Wait. Did I kill it? Did I stitch it and I just don't remember? Am I okay? I'm not sure I'm okay. So this gave me 20 ability power. 20 ability power, this is the wrong button. 20 ability power means that I do 200% more damage with my abilities. So like, I wish they were in a better spot for chain lightning. $25 ability power. I think it has to just be walk out of the big hit and blow up the pot. Don't quite kill it, but that's okay. I'll spend my last attack here to set up a thread. I don't think I worry too much about killing it. I have $375, it's okay. I'll be alright. Could have done it with Disintegration Oil. But we have this crit stacked and ready to go. So I wanted to let it be so that I can get a huge chain lightning hit. Does it not chain permanently? I would have assumed. Would have assumed this would chain to the other big guy, wouldn't you? Maybe if I pull them together? Because this should pull them together if I can target. Now it does. He was really too far away there. You look at that again and you tell me you think he was too far away there. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying. It looked like he was perfectly fine to me. That gives me controlled weaving. I think I don't care about this bat. So I can break the thread with it to get the 5 ability power. This doesn't look very good. Okay, so I gotta work my way over to the orb. I have 4. Now I talked about this game not feeling tactical, and yet here I am. Fighting it out for my life. You're re-upped. I'm in range of the orb now. I would like to play... I think the chain lightning. These do quite a bit, actually. I think you give me an orb. Ah, this is like no damage. Do I make it? That's the question. I need to kill this thing. Oh, but Constrict doesn't kill. Okay, so it has to be this shot. Can I make it out? No. I am getting my ass beat. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, by the way, this guy has 27 attack on his swing. He's a little bit of a monster. I don't think I can get my swing off. It's okay. I take my 9. I get what I deserve. This build seems cool, but it also seems really hard. Like, I'm really close to death at every moment. It's a lot of work to think. Don't you think? All I'm saying, I'm getting up to these 5 plus 5 plus... Yeah, I'm at plus 30 and I feel like I'm doing nothing to these guys. I guess that one didn't do too bad. It makes a little sound when you're in range of the orb as well, which is good to know. Okay, please die. Yeah, when I picked it, I was thinking that Stitch was gonna let me AoE pull a bunch of enemies together and then thread them, but it only pulls them if they're threaded already. On your first turn, gain 2 stacks of spiked for each damage resistance. I don't know what dazed is. Deal 35% damage to dazed enemies. I've never dazed an enemy. I don't even know how you do that. These are the high-end relics, too. It's like a rare. I went through an elite fight for this. On being hit, gain 1 will next turn. On your turn, no, definitely not gain 8 ability power until a binding is used. Immune to rooted and ensnared, and plus 10 to movement. I'm gonna take plus 1 will, plus 1 shielding. It gives me a shield and I get 1 will every time I get hit. With the amount of auto damage you take, this is basically just plus 1 will. Give me health. Each thread attached to you gains 1 shielding. Higher crit chance, higher crit damage. There's like, what's this? I'm building into a chain lightning doing big damage? I don't really want sturdy threads though. I guess I'll take it. This build is strange, and I don't really like it. I'm not feeling good. Deal 159 to threaded enemies, or deal 286 to all threaded enemies split evenly. I think it's 159 to threaded enemies. This is like, Entwine is better. It's kind of know your boss. There's a lot of threads to have on the boss here. And I'm not really gonna priority target. I think just turning it into a flat damage is good. Do I have enough? I don't have enough to go buy the... I think I will go to the refuge here. But I don't quite have as much as I would like. Because I'd like to just finish my quest. Being hit, deal 82 to the attacker. On critting, gain 1 stack of evasive. On using a binding, deal 55 to the nearest enemy. That's really good, right? Because I'm just building up a bunch of free AP. I think that's really good. The Fleece of Gold, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's ever good. I have trouble even tracking if it's doing anything, so I'm just gonna ditch it. I refuse to take rerolls, by the way. It's better if you just roll good. You ever feel that way in these games? Because I always find myself, I guess not always, but especially early on when I'm learning a game, I just go, I don't want to take rerolls. I'll just roll good. I won't, by the way. I will definitely not be rolling good. So this is doing more damage. But you can't stand where they're spawning. You see that? It stops you from moving here. This is a blocker. About it. I should plant. This is it's a plant day. I expected these bat combats to be good, but they're actually super annoying. I didn't really know that there were bats here, by the way. Like, I wasn't thinking, oh yeah, I definitely want to go to, where the fuck am I? Silent Promenade, I think? Yeah, I wasn't thinking I gotta go there for the bats. I was just thinking, seems like it's the least of the worst. Look at the weird, the way the enemies interact with you on the board, it feels strange at times. I suppose the way I should put it is the way that they body block you feels strange at times. I'm just gonna... I was thinking, actually, I should grab another thread here. I misplayed. I should wait to send the chain lightning. I was just too excited. I jumped the gun. Oh, yeah, wow. I wonder why my attack that only hits enemies I'm tethered to isn't hitting the enemies I'm not tethered to. That actually looked pretty good. Alright, you know what? Maybe this is sweet. Maybe this is actually good. He'll die just to the natural causes of my adjacent enemies get hit binding. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't die to that. Dies to this shit. Does he not? They gotta tell me how much shield these enemies have. You gotta let me know. Okay, defeat enemies 2. Quest completed. Nice. I have defeated enemies 2. Is it just more bats? I'm pretty sure it's just attach and strangle, right? It's the end of the fight. The 2 big guys were like the bosses. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna call all these enemies if I'm playing this game for a long term. What's my crit chance? 19, so it goes up to 25. Sure. I'm feeling lucky. Another ringleader's hat. Defeating an enemy inflicted with burn, this vestige gains 1 burn damage. I don't have, like, frostbite. Oh, hey, inflict dazed. Hey, there it is. I'll take ringleader's hat now. I think I dropped misting bells for it. 1 shield when you pick up an orb. It was cool at the start, but I'm ready to move on. Potent lightning. 1 will. I don't... This just becomes +1 will instantly. This doesn't seem good giving it +1. I'll just go for a bigger lightning strike, but I also don't think that is very good. I cannot spend enough money here. Okay. Level up. Visit tethered shrines. Hell yeah. I only got 3 of 4. How'd I level up? You know what? Don't worry about it. That's outside of my pay grade. That's, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. I think there's a final shop after the elite before the final boss, so I should be able to finish my quest. Should. Nim the Lost. Oh, this guy just makes a bunch of little idiots for me to attach to. Wait, how many times did cheese cards just pay out there? What the hell? I am having a lot of trouble actually keeping track of what I'm tethered to. But you know what? I bet it's fine. Perform critical attacks 2 completed. The number 1 thing I care about doing in this run, by the way, is making a point. And the point that I want to make today is that I feel like the game's interface doesn't... It feels like the run quests get a little bit lost in the wash. You know what I'm saying? Feels like it's kind of hard to see when you're finishing up the run quests, because you're finishing like 15 quests per run. This fight seems kind of free. Nim gets more powerful every time I kill one of his buds. I know that's the mechanic. I go 1 more attach. He just hit him with a big strangle, and then he's gonna get his shield. Hang on a second. I see the problem. Tell me the shield goes away. Okay, so the shield is actually not that big of a deal, because it goes away. I thought maybe it was going to stay. I wasn't 100% sure on how shields worked in this game. But yeah, this turn is basically just wasted. Make sure I untethered and press check. That shield kind of saved him. Sometimes you're going to fight an enemy though. Hang on, what is it? It's being brought to half. That procced early? Or what? Because I only just now brought him to half to phase change into the second phase. So I guess that procced early or something. Only 1 goon, huh? Oh no, there he is. I see him. He's like... I'm tethered to him. I see him. You see him? He's like under the guy. I want to wait. I want to keep him alive so I can farm a little bit. Hang on. Hold. It's like 1 pixel. There's like a trick you can do with this. Someone told me about it in the beta where you can move things very slightly with a key binding. I guess I just spend all of my energy here to give myself even more ability power. He dies, right? 86, get out of here. Okay. Yeah, so I plant the plant, and then once the boss is vulnerable, I stack up a lot of ability power and kill. 135 and inflict one stack of shock to all enemies. 85 to a single enemy, spreads to nearby enemies, plus 85. Okay, so this is like chain lightning, increases in power. This is hit everyone for free. Hit everyone for free seems better against the final boss with all the tentacles. On defeating a threaded enemy or detaching a thread, heal 1? What? On pickup physical... Oh, this is just the plant. Never mind. Give me heal 1. Don't I just become invulnerable? I'm pretty sure I start healing like 7 health a turn with this. I guess we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. We don't like to assume here, but I think... I think... I'm gonna put this in... I'm gonna remain humble here. I think I might be God. I think I might be an unkillable monster that you should be hiding from. One more. Wait, one more. One more. And we do the big lightning strike because it crits for 1,000. And then it doesn't actually look super good here. I think I will strangulate because it's better for the chain. I may as well play the Stitch. I'm worried about moving enemies with Stitch that are good positional attacks, because I think you can fuck yourself over with that. I'm not 100% sure you can. Somewhere in here I want to make sure I get controlled binding. Like, this shot here is free. Can I just stack it? Am I, like... Am I super overpowered now, or what? Maybe? Maybe not. The free binding casts that give me... Where is it? It's not Ringleader's Head, it's... Yeah, 230 to the nearest enemy every time I cast here seems really good. Was that a crit or what? Oh no, he lost threaded? Wait. Do I do bonus to threaded enemies? Why do I do less damage? It must have been a crit and I wasn't looking. Final answer, I think it was a crit. And I just wasn't paying attention. Also should have picked up the orb there. I might have moved so the physical binding missed. The physical damage from the binding missed. How much does this do? 55? Oh wow, it just does no... Oh, wait. He has a shield? What the hell is happening? You see when I press Alt, he has like a little shield. Is he actually dead? Okay, he's actually dead. I think what I'll do here is just walk up. I'm not going to get a ton of ability power, but I just want to kill the big purple monster. My goal in life is to defeat... What's his name? I want to say it's Gritty, but that doesn't sound right. What's the name of the purple mascot from McDonald's? Is it Gritty? Wait, I have 3 ability, or I have 3 energy still. Hold on. Purple McDonald's guy. Number 1 Google search result. Purple McDonald's guy. It's Grimace! Who the fuck is Gritty? Oh, you know what? I think Gritty is the mascot of the Flyers, isn't he? The monster from Philly. I think that's who I got him confused with. Anyway, joke over. Mostly this just became, what the fuck am I talking about? But that's just the videos these days. What the hell is this guy even saying to me? Die. Not that part was for the video game, not you. On your turn, inflict 1 stack of shock on all enemies. This seems very good. On collecting an orb, gain 10 ability power until a binding is used. You could do some crazy lightning storm damage, but I think just getting lightning storm to do 50% more every turn is cool. Oh wait, no, this sucks. This ability sucks because I don't care about it with Tether. Yeah, you're right. I might reroll, actually. On defeating an enemy using a binding, gain 1 stack of stored energy for every 10 damage dealt. Next hit, deal 10 damage per stack of stored energy. This seems so strong. All bindings have +2 cooldown on using a binding, reduce cooldowns by 1. Right. So you just cycle through, right? Does that work for me? So this would have 3, 4, 3. So it'd be like... drop a plant? I don't know. That sounds hard, and I don't think it makes sense here. I want to try controlled explosives. I'm gonna drop the barbed bones. That doesn't seem good to me, but that's either mid or absurdly broken. Well, I guess I'm getting cultivated strength here. Yeah, I guess maybe I should take it, because maybe it's broken. But I think it's bad because it's just gonna make it harder to play Tether. Maybe as a different character that's really good, though. Oh no, I can't afford to finish my quest. I have to buy the reroll to be able to finish my quest. Sweet. Quest completed. Yeah, quest completed. Yeah, wow, I can't by the way, can't believe that I didn't notice I finished a quest in a previous run. I bought that reroll and like 4 things popped up. I am not paying attention. On your turn, gain shield equal to 50% of the damage taken previous turn. I kind of feel like I'm 100% more crit damage though. What's my crit chance now? 25? Yeah, I'm buying this. Yeah, I'll toss Fleece of Gold. I'll take Baylor's Tongue. It seems cool. Alright, let's do it, team. Let's get it. I do feel like this boss is the easiest of the 3, but saying that is setting myself up for failure. I'm gonna start here. I want to start towards an edge. Does it just put me in the middle anyway? No, okay. You just want to start towards the pinnacles a little bit. The way that this boss works, I'm pretty sure we fought it, but it doesn't take direct damage, but it takes 100% of the damage that the tentacles have, but the tentacles have reduced damage. So the boss takes 50% reduced damage, but he takes 100% of the damage that you do to the tentacles. You see. I'm just gonna... Do I not? Oh, I don't get controlled weaving in this position? Okay. I'm just alternating it. So I would like to play this one. Why did I not get controlled weaving here? It's this one. I'm not linked to this one. How am I not linked to this guy? You know what? I bet I was like clipping him or something. There it is. So then we do, and remember, the damage that I'm about to do is with 50% damage resistance on the tentacles. So that would have been 1600 to all if it weren't for the damage resistance. Now I probably could have positioned myself a little bit better here. Oh, or I could have used disintegration oil. Oh well. This was just a proc ringleader's hat, trust me. I'm using a binding, gain 1 stack for it. So I'm really interested to see what the hell this does. Well, I'm about to kill one. Now I have... On your next hit, deal 10... So on my next hit I do a bonus of 310 damage. I can't see this guy. Oh yeah, it's like annihilating one of these enemies, but it persists between turns and so do my crit tokens. So there's no reason to blow it here with the boss immune to damage. He's immune. So I should just press checkmark. My feeling right now is that the orbs last for 2 turns. So I should pick this one up. Maybe I don't care. Yeah, I think I don't care about controlled weaving. That's what I'm recognizing here. Oh, also I wasted my controlled explosives. That's okay. I think it was only working on a single target of strangulate, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, I mean this seems fine to me, right? Hit him one more time, and then this. What's this ability called? Stitch gives me a free thread on anyone I want. I can actually pick up controlled weaving, right? This is everyone? Cool. Yeah, look at that damage. I'm down to just phase the boss here, right? Oh, but he gets a shield? Right. So the correct choice here is to try to get him to... What was that like? I need to find another 1,000 damage or so. I think I can do it just by disintegration oiling. Because now I'll skip his little phase change, right? I'll skip his shield here completely. Oh, and I just stored up 490 damage for my next hit. Okay, this is like extremely over. I'm already hooked up I'm jacked into the matrix here. Unbinding, inflicts snare to all players until end of turn. Okay, so he slows your movement down and he hits a big cone attack. I get it. This might just kill? Yeah, this just kills. Now, why does this kill? It does 148 to all enemies, and I'm guessing each of them, it's actually doing plus 490. Yeah, I think that actually did like... I think that did like 600 to each of them, and then all of that damage mirrors into the boss, plus he took it too. Yeah, you can see it, hang on, you can see it in the combat log here. Inky Slapper deals 5,618 damage with to Argoloth, Terror of the Inky Depths. That seems right. Oh, wait, each of those did 5618 to the boss? I don't know what happened. Hold on, I gotta hit the gritty on him real quick before I say goodbye to you. Oh, I don't have a dance yet. Me when I don't have a funny dance. Alright, hey, thanks for watching. This was pretty fun, actually. I had a good time. I think it was fun going from, oh my god, this is so doomed, how am I ever going to survive this, to, oh hey, cool, Tether's going to save my life. That was fun, at least. That was a little bit of a turnaround. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.